Today I'm 20 miles south of London in Surrey at Wisley, a name and place that means a great deal to garden enthusiasts all over the world. Wisley is the Royal Horticultural Society's own garden. Founded in 1804 to encourage everything to do with horticulture, the society was the first of its kind in the world, and today it has 65,000 members in all 5 continents. For the last 70 years, Wisley has been a source of inspiration to enthusiasts who make the pilgrimage here from all over the world, over 250,000 last year alone. But Wisley is no ordinary garden. For all its beauty, it is in reality 200 acres of very careful scientific research, a living catalogue of almost everything that springs to the gardening mind, and rather more. More than 1,000 different kinds of rhododendrons, some of them almost a century old, a tremendous range of fruits and vegetables, and even exotic plants like these, more usual at home in a tropical rainforest. But above all, Wisley exists to help people like you and me, just amateurs, to get more out of our own gardens. And there are plenty of experts on hand to give the right advice.
Can you advise me on a hedge that will withstand salt spray?
John, what is this extraordinary plant?
It's a plant called Gunnera manicata. It comes from South America. My daughter used to call it nightmare rhubarb, because in a month's time, when those leaves are fully developed, they'll be about 5 feet across.
Oh, goodness.
It's a real giant. Of course, we have plants here from all over the world.
Horticulturalist John Clayton has been at Wisley for more than 20 years. Able to help people who come here.
In a variety of ways. But what we're really doing here is to help people to enjoy gardening. We grow every sort of plant here, from trees to rock plants, from orchids to apples, so that even someone with only a balcony could make a garden in a sink or a trough. And nowadays, of course, most people want to grow vegetables, not just because they're cheaper, but also for the pleasure of picking them fresh from the garden. So Wisley has a model vegetable garden, with plots of various sizes, frames and cloches for early crops, again suitable for a patio or balcony, the new idea of a garden in a bag. We grow fruit, too. Our collection is very extensive, with more than 650 varieties of apples alone, as well as all types of hardy fruit. But again, we have a model fruit garden illustrating small-scale production. Trials of flowers and vegetables are an important part of the work at Wisley. New plants are sent to us from all over the world, and an unbiased and expert judgment is made of their value as plants for use in the garden. Our advisory service deals with all sorts of problems, particularly affecting the private gardener, and these often require careful research before they can be answered properly. The Royal Horticultural Society has always played a leading part in horticultural education, and the 2-year practical course at Wisley is a wonderful training for young students, many of whom go on to take up leading positions in parks and gardens all over the world.
For someone like me with a very tiny garden in a very big city, all this could be a little daunting. But Wisley is full of surprises. And one of them is a neat little garden that's really a model of the sort of garden any young family could make for themselves. They've transformed a bare rectangle into a garden complete with patio and vegetable plot, and somehow, by the use of space, they've made it look much bigger. And just a few yards away, they've created a very different garden, this time to give ideas to the elderly or disabled, for whom gardening might be one of their few sources of creative enjoyment. Sloping pathways and raised flower beds bring the garden literally within the reach of almost everyone. Coming here today has given me so many ideas about things I could grow myself, different plants, and ways of gardening I didn't even know existed, which any of us could put into practice. Well, while I'm here, I'd like to learn a few of those gardening secrets. Colin, now how do you lay this out?
We just remove all these plants here, what's no good at all, to 12 inches.
12 inches, So it's goodbye for